Joni Lamb of the Daystar television network lives in this fabulous over 7,000 square foot mansion. It must be nice to collect all those seed faith gifts and buy yourself a mansion.
It's definitely turning into a trend. Joni Lamb just added another house to her growing collection, making it her seventh home in 7 different states. With each new luxury property, more and more people are starting to ask serious questions. As a leader in Christian television, Joni's wealth comes from her Daystar TV ministry, which is supported by donations from viewers who believe they're funding religious work. But with a real estate empire now worth nearly $12 million, some are wondering, is this the right way for a Christian leader to live? Should someone preaching faith and humility be buying multi-million-dollar homes? Is this what people's donations were meant for? Joni isn't the first religious figure to face these kinds of questions, but as her luxury lifestyle keeps expanding, so does the public debate.
Daystar Incorporated is owned by the Word of God Fellowship out of Bedford, Texas. Bedford's one of the suburbs of Dallas.
Social media has been buzzing with reactions to Joni Lamb's latest home purchase at Trisha Phillips 5 hours ago. They own millions. The sad part is that they ask for donations like they can't afford to talk to the world about God without your money and donations. We have a problem. We had been scammed. At Revive, the fire ministry, 4 hours ago. This is abuse of donations and disgusting. At Temp Editor, 5 hours ago. Who cleans these homes? The cleaning service contracted, paid for by Daystar. Lawn pool maintenance, maintenance costs, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, painting, all done by a service contracted for Daystar Properties, paid by Daystar. Annual insurance costs? Are her mansion's insurance bundled in with Daystar property insurance? What's the condo fee/home insurance, not cheap, for the luxury condo in Destin FL? Household budget/clerical, done by Daystar staff. Security services for those mansions, provided, paid by Daystar. Who stocks their frig and walk-in pantries? The Daystar catering service. Also, clothing and cosmetics costs for Daystar women, out of their own purses. Mom, this new $300 purse holds my Daystar stuff. Can I expense it? At LaDonna Jean 7543, 5 hours ago. If she wants to live a life like this, then she shouldn't be a 501c3. She should pay taxes and put commercials on her network instead of being donor-funded. 18. Reply. At Benville Gas 4258, 5 hours ago. In my opinion, Daystar should not be considered a ministry. It should pay taxes. Then Joni has a right to do whatever she wants with her millions and is accountable to God. For years, people have known that Joni Lamb, the president of Daystar TV, lives a life of serious wealth. She's been at the top of Christian television for a long time, and her lifestyle reflects that. But just how rich is she? Well, last month, the Trinity Foundation dropped a major report revealing that Joni owns 6 homes in 3 different states, all worth a combined $11 million. That's already a jaw-dropping number. But now, the Roy's report has confirmed that she actually owns a 7th home in a 4th state, bumping up her real estate empire to $11.7 million. All of this property was acquired through her Christian ministry. That's right. She made this fortune through donations and revenue from a religious TV network. Let's take a closer look at the properties she owns and what makes them so extravagant. Joni's $2.9 million mansion in Colleyville, Texas. Joni's main home is a massive mansion in Colleyville, Texas, worth $2.9 million. And when we say mansion, we mean it. This place is 7,358 square feet, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and luxurious amenities. The house sits on over 2 acres of land, complete with a private in-ground pool and spa, because why not? An affidavit from the Trinity Foundation shows that Joni and her late husband, Marcus Lamb, owned this house back in 2012. After Marcus passed away, the property officially transferred to Joni in 2025. Her second Colleyville mansion, still under construction, $3.9 million. One mansion wasn't enough, so in March 2022, Joni bought another 2-acre lot in a gated community in Colleyville. The area is filled with multi-million-dollar homes, and Joni's new place is no exception. According to Redfin, she originally bought the land for $1.5 million. But the house she's building there is a jaw-dropping 9,738 square feet and will be worth $3.9 million once it's complete. Pictures show that most of the exterior is done, but construction is still ongoing. When it's finished, it'll be even bigger than her current home, so maybe she's planning an upgrade. A beachfront getaway in Florida, $2.9 million. When she's not in Texas, Joni has a stunning beachfront home in Miramar Beach, Florida, a luxury condo she bought in September 2023 with her new husband, Doug Weiss. This property set them back $2.9 million. The 3,030 square foot condo comes with 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms and was designed by one of the top design firms in the area. And if you think this is just a standard beach house, think again. According to the real estate listing, every single detail in the home was carefully chosen, from the custom furnishings and artwork to the window treatments and designer bedding. The home also features a huge private balcony overlooking the Gulf of Mexico, plus access to a private heated pool, hot tub, and even a waterfall. Luxury at its finest. A riverfront escape in Texas, $814,000. Joni also owns a beautiful riverfront home in Granbury, Texas, which she's had since 2012. According to Redfin, this 3,061 square foot home is worth about $814,000. It features 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a kitchen with custom cabinetry and granite countertops. But the highlight? A private dock on the Brazos River where she can take in the views, go boating, or just enjoy a peaceful retreat. Her longtime home in Grapevine, Texas, $520,000. Back in 1991, Joni and Marcus Lamb purchased a 2,167 square foot home in Grapevine, Texas. Unlike some of her other properties, this one has been in the family for decades. The home, which is now worth around $520,000, hasn't changed hands since they bought it. However, instead of living there, Joni rents it out for $3,000 a month as of February 2024. A new home in Georgia, $365,000. In 2022, Joni expanded her real estate empire into Macon, Georgia, where she bought a brand new house. The 2,108 square foot home is located in a gated community and has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It features designer finishes, and while it's one of her more modest properties, it's still pretty upscale. Interestingly, Joni doesn't actually live here. Instead, her sister and brother-in-law do, as confirmed by Joni's son, Jonathan Lamb. A modest home in South Carolina, $259,000. Compared to her other properties, this one is much smaller, but it's still another house under her name. A 2024 tax document shows that a company linked to Marcus Lamb owns a 1,404 square foot home in Taylors, South Carolina. This 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home was originally purchased in 1982 and is now valued at $259,000. It was recently listed for rent in June 2024 for $1,695 a month. A life of wealth, built on Christian ministry? At the end of the day, Joni Lamb owns 7 homes in 4 different states, worth nearly $12 million combined. That's a lot of luxury real estate for someone running a Christian TV ministry.
They have a listing of what their tax ID is. Some of this stuff is just unbelievable. The greed blows my mind away. They apparently had a housing allowance for Marcus and Joni Lamb. It was $1.7 million over a 10-year period. For real? Why do you need all that money? I mean, from what they said, they have Joni now has a lake house in Granbury and a condo in Odessa. I forgot where the main house is, but it's huge. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it right here. Also, the Gulfstream jet is worth $11 million. She bought in 2020. It's kind of odd, but compared to the $50 million jet that Kenneth Copeland has, well, he has a couple planes, but one of them's over $50 million. That $11 million Gulfstream seems like a bargain. But she flies around on a private jet. Nice taste in cars. Apparently has a Range Rover or two. Hate to see those maintenance bills on those Range Rovers. They're not known for being doing well as far as maintenance is concerned. And of course, Doug also has a home from his previous marriage. Those other notes. Oh yeah, here. The other interesting thing about how this all ties together is that apparently Daystar gave Gateway Church a $20 million loan when they built their main campus